Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Video Truder, and welcome back to Fallout 2, where you join us here in the den, where last week I was a good person and solved all of their problems. And when I say I was a good person, I was mostly a good person. I did murder a handful of squatters, I did dig up every single grave in town, and I did mostly cooperate with the Slavers Guild, rather than actually dealing with them, because there were too many of them and they had guns, so I couldn't have dealt with them even if I wanted to. So, to be honest, I do have lower karma now than when I arrived, so this place has had a bit of a bad influence on me, so we should probably just get out of here, and continue our quest elsewhere. That'd be lovely. But, before I go, I owe some people an apology. Okay, they're not here now, but the children who were here, actually the only reason they're not here is because I set up the orphanage for them. So that's kind of making amends for the false accusation. Apparently, the children were not stealing money from me because they physically can't. That's not a thing they're allowed to do. If I ever looked at my inventory and said, there's less money there than there should be, it's because I spent it. I accused the child here of stealing money out of my pocket. They didn't. I just spent the money looking at the fake mummy. So, that was a bit of a mistake on my part. But what they can do is take items out of your inventory. So before I leave town, I should check in with the fence just to make sure I haven't missed something important going missing. Here we go, 61 money, some bullets, some leather armor, anything else good here? $1,600, ouch. And the shotgun. That's another 1,600 odd, gotcha. And as for the little assault rifle, that's even worse. Fine, so I can't afford any of that. I've got like $700 left over. But that's okay. I've got some Desert Eagles, plenty of ammo for that. 10mm, plenty of ammo there. Sulik doesn't use ammo. I feel like I'm doing okay at this point. In which case, I think that's everything I need locally. Goodbye, sweet Joey. I'll never forget the time we spent together in the back of a car that's like over here while Vic and Sulik watched, which was a little bit on the weird side, I suppose, but it was still a magical experience for me. So, all sorts of places I could visit. Now, the slaver camp's going to be where Sulik's sister is, but the den already had a bunch of slavers, and I couldn't take them out, so it's probably best I don't go there, because it'll just be more slavers with better quality guns and better quality armor, and I've still only got 3 people, and Vic doesn't seem that good in a fight, so let's go back there later, once I'm a little bit better armed. I feel like I can't handle that just yet. Reading's nice and close by, but I've got no actual reason to go there, to be honest. Instead, yeah, Vault City, with something else nearby too. Go on then, that's where my next lead is, though it's a bit of a distance and it looks like there's mountains in the way, so probably this will be a slow trip with a few encounters on the way. And off we go. Yes, indeed, we barely even made it outside the den before... Oh, bloody hell. Right, someone just immediately shot me, and there's like 6 of them. Well, this is just a marvellous starting point. Still, some of them are armed with basic spears, which is not so good. So, yeah, bandits. Looks like you've got, is that a knife? Yeah, I think there's only like 2 with guns, possibly the woman on the end there as well. Right, as I'm massively outnumbered, and I've just been shot, probably a good idea, crack out the Desert Eagle immediately. 85% chance to hit you, 12 points immediately. Okay, what does that get you down to? Wounded but not severely, which is a bit of a concern. But, yeah, just keep focusing on you. Spear people are struggling. Vic gets a shot in, but I'm guessing he doesn't have enough action points to actually get 2 in. Vic gets knocked straight down. He's very under attack, actually. And everyone's coming for me. Goes for Vic too. Vic is... Oh, dear. Vic's already been hit quite a lot. Vic, are you doing okay? You see Vic? Yeah, he's severely wounded already. Right, I'd like to take out this guy, because he's got what looks to be a big rifle. Sadly, I missed 80%. And was that another miss? No, it was not. That was, yeah, 11 hit points right there. You were hit for 8. This is not going desperately well, to be honest. I'm worried Vic's about to flipping die. And in comes the big rifle. That's another 18. I'm going to die here right now. I'm just surrounded and I'm going to get stabbed to death, and so's Vic. Well, I need to take out the guy with the big rifle. That was another 10 hit points, and he's still not flipping down. Almost dead. Go for it, please. Oh, he's still not dead. Right, okay. That guy has like 60 hit points. He's much tougher than me. And... okay, so good start. Good start. Stepped outside the den, was immediately shanked, and I've got to make it all the way over to Vault City. Fallout 2 is not messing around. Okay, let's try this again, because this is all random encounters, so that was just a bit unlucky. I was outnumbered by 6 people, and also they got the first shot in, and the guy who got the first shot in had a big-ass rifle that was way tougher than mine, so we'll see if we're lucky. Okay, a group of slavers and slaves. Logically, they're going to want to try and sell to me, not capture me. So let's just go and say hello, and never mind. As it turns out, they've just decided to enslave me. But it looks like there's less of them. I mean, logically, the slaves won't be fighting me, right? Hang on, so that's a slave, isn't it? You're a slave, I think. You're definitely a slave. Yes, you see slave, and then you see slave, and then you're a slaver, and you're a slave too. So logically, the slaves haven't been given guns, because you wouldn't give a slave a gun when you're a slaver. Bad idea. So it is mainly just these 2 people over here. And I believe you're both holding, what is that, like 10mm automatics or something. Okay, in which case, we'll see. Oh, hang on, there's another one back here. Logically, yes, you're a slave too. I mean, logically, you wouldn't fight on the slaver's side, right? You'd actually be on my side. 95% chance to hit. And 14 hit points. Not a bad starting point. Wounded, not severely. Going for another attack right there. That is another good hit. And Sulik goes straight in. And Sulik misses. And, oh, bloody hell. Okay. So as it turns out, the 10mm is a bit on the dangerous side. Yeah, I'd forgotten that. It was bad in Fallout 1 too. I get another go right now. She's got to be in a bit of trouble. Yeah, she's almost dead. Should be able to finish her off right now. Okay, and bloody hell, it's going to take 2 shots. These people have a lot more health than me. Did I just get killed, by the way? Yes, I did. One of these days, I'm going to make it to Vault City. I've been very unlucky here, though. Okay, 3rd time's a charm. This time it's going to go fine. And when the game offers me the chance to not fight, be very careful about what I'm... It's the highwayman again. Okay, never mind, maybe 4th time's a charm. Okay, maybe it's time for me to rethink my tactics a little bit here, because I am being destroyed in the Wasteland. What could I do here? There are better quality guns that I could buy, but they cost like $1,500 plus each. There's better quality armor too, the leather armor, but that's like $1,600. So I'm a good 1,000 odd short from being able to buy any of that whatsoever. And I've not really got enough stuff to sell, or enough money in town for people to buy it off me, to get up to that level. So, I'm kind of lacking in options. I just need to try and make this one work. Okay, 4th time's a charm, as the well-known saying goes. It's the slavers and the slaves again. Now, if it's the same event, they've still got the 10mm, and that is going to destroy me. I don't think I've got the firepower to actually take them out. I need to level up a little bit through some quests. So, we're just going to leave them be. I'm very sorry if that was your sister, Sulik, but we can't actually handle this right now. I'm also starting to suspect whether in Fallout 2, certain events are tied to vague geographical areas, because it certainly seems an odd coincidence that I've run into the slaves twice, and the same highwayman twice as well. Angry bandits. Maybe I can handle some angry bandits. I mean, I have been doing okay in the combat so far, and I've got 3 people. I will fight them. Oh, it's Karga! So if he gets wounded, he runs away. Keep that in mind, because that's useful. You're holding... I don't know, but I think that's a gun. You've got a spear. I think you might have a spear as well. It's just hidden behind this guy. So, yeah, we just need to get a little bit of damage on Karga, and he'll start running. So, only a flesh wound. 16 points right there. Turn over to that guy. Yeah, I think he's holding like a little shotgun, and you are doing punching. And I've also been shot. I'm very low on health. And you are going to shoot that guy. You're going to go for that guy. If we're very lucky... Yeah, at this point it's my turn again. Kargan, his next turn, is probably going to make a run for it. You're unhurt for the time being. Did I miss you? I think I must have missed you. Right. You're wounded. In which case, you've only got a spear. You're not going to do much to me. Best I actually, yeah, take 2 shots. 77. That is 16 hit points. And another one for another 16. Karga shoots me. Down to 1. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, fair enough, Karga. Fair flipping enough. 5th time's a charm. Okay, if the option presents itself, don't fight anything. Just do not fight anything that's human and thus may in theory be in possession of guns. Hello, we've got slaves and slavers fighting off some golden geckos. Right, well if they're going to actually be ignoring me, I feel like we should be ignoring them too. Guys, get the hell out of the way. Alright, let them fight each other. We will pick off the survivors. Please do not engage the golden geckos. They're bloody brutal. Here we go. Nice and over here. Out of the way. And one of them's running for me, aren't they? Yes, actually, it looks like they all are pretty much. That's right. And, oh, blimey. 23 hit points. You just instantly killed that gecko. Well done. We're just going to stay out of the way of this. Although, actually, what I should probably do is, yeah, get a bit closer. Get just a little bit closer. Stop there. Let the geckos get some hits in. And who are you actually going for? Slavers going over there. Yeah, right now, they're not actually engaging. And the geckos don't appear to be going for me. Oh, good. You didn't actually kill that one. You just knocked him down. Right. This is spot on. Don't get involved, guys. We're just going to stay out of this one. And then when the time is right, we're going to knock out the slavers. Alright, we'll just pick off the survivors once all this business is done. There's one dead, but there's still several more. Here we go. Just stay off to one side. Don't attack the slaves. Oh, the slaves are getting involved. They're actually trying to punch the slavers. Marvellous. And now the golden geckos are getting in there. Good. Good, good, good. But is the slave are now going to start attacking the slaves instead of the geckos? Because this is going to turn into a massive four-way scrap in a second. Right now, she's wounded. These geckos are... That one's unhurt. That one's unhurt. That one's also unhurt. I feel like I shouldn't weaken her anymore right now, just in case the geckos immediately going to kill me. I'm just going to end my turn right here and let this play out. So, oh, bloody hell. That's a dead slave right there. He's going to attack them. Slaves are going to punch her a little bit and not do much. Tiny bit, actually, like 6 hit points of damage. And then in come the geckos. So the geckos are now going to come in and start basically surrounding her. Good, good, good. And how's he doing against that one gecko? Wounded but not severely. I'm going to let one more turn just play out by itself. She actually reloads. Oh no, she's out of ammo. Oh flip. She's got no ammo. Right, I didn't realise the NPCs were also playing by real ammo rules. I just kind of assumed that when you ran to random bandit, they just had infinite ammo that they just never dropped by magic because that's how video games go. So, she at this point is being repeatedly battered, but it's not doing much damage because she's actually got some decent armor on her. So she's up to severely wounded. That gecko is also severely wounded. He is severely wounded. Right, so everyone's starting to get on the wounded side, but now we've got a bit of a problem. She can't really fight anymore, and the geckos are still at full strength. Okay, begin attacking the geckos. So 10 hit points, and that is 16, and she's going to try and punch the same gecko in the face. He's just going to try and take out that gecko. And now my guys have got the idea. They're going to start going for her. Slave is being hit by the slaves. I'd like at least one slave to survive. And now, oh dear. Now the geckos have decided I'm a valid target. Dear oh flipping dear. So now Sulik punches that one down with a sledgehammer. How's everyone doing, by the way? I'd love health bars. Health bars will be really useful right about now. Don't worry about the slaver. She's not got ammo anymore, so she can't really do anything to anybody. This one's severely wounded. This one's also... You're severely wounded, aren't you? Yes, you're severely wounded. Right. Take out you. And not quite dead. Continue taking out you. Right, there's one golden gecko down right there. She just yelled, you animal, it's a literal animal. So I guess she's not wrong. Vic takes a shot with his pistol. Sulik's probably due a go in a second. And... Okay, Vic takes a little bit of light damage. And that guy gets knocked down. How are we doing? You just go in, punch him some more. That golden gecko's gotta be in a bit of trouble at this point. How's this golden gecko doing? That one's unhurt. Got it. No, stop, 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 stop. I just meant to look over there. I didn't mean to actually... Never mind, continue walking away. Hopefully, he'll be more interested in the gecko than me. Did you just shoot one of your own slaves? Okay, fine, whatever. I guess they are rising up against you. I would have thought you'd go and rescue your friend first, but okay. Right, Vic's taking some light damage. That golden gecko is taking some hits from Sulik, but is okay for the time being. Ah, that's what was happening. I wanted to just check on the state of this gecko. He's already dead, so it prompted me to go and pick stuff off his corpse instead. Gotcha. Now, how are you doing? You're severely wounded. And that means I should probably finish you off because you've still got a gun that's got ammo in it. So, I missed. Well done me, basically. 15. One of the slavers is running for it. I've just been shot for 13. Is that gecko dead yet? I can't see. Hang on. No, Vic missed. The slaver's on the run. The slave's now trying to chase him down. Sulik's going to finish off that one. You're determined that that guy's going to die. You're definitely dead at this point. Okay. Another 80 on you. How am I so bad at this? Why am I so bad? That was 80% chance to hit. Boo. And now, the slaves are just trying to punch you. Are you actually fleeing? Might actually be fleeing at this point. No! The slaver is down. Well, one of them is anyway. The slaves are okay. There's still one golden gecko. And also you. I've got no line of sight against you. If I go to here, I should have one shot at... I won't because there's no ammo. Luckily, I've got my 10mm in my back pocket. So I can go for one shot right here. It's only 60%, but go for it. And down he goes regardless. Very, very nice indeed. So, we need to take out the geckos before the geckos actually kill the slaves. Assuming the geckos go for the slaves, I'm not sure I've actually seen that, but I see no reason why they wouldn't. Right, chance to hit gecko, 50-50. I'm just going to go for, 3 steps here. Just get a little closer. Then I'm going to go for, one shot. And then I'm going to go back to my other gun. And I'm going to reload it with 2 action points. Because that seems like a good idea. Yeah, reload. So that's now ready to go because it's more powerful. He runs over to me, but can't get an attack in. Because, what happened to your sledgehammer? Possibly you just ran out of action points so you couldn't use it. Okay. This guy wasn't he unhurt? No, he's wounded. Okay, just a little bit. I'm going to go for the big hit on you. I'm going to go for 85% to the groin. 85% to the groin! And down you go. Beautiful. Critically hit, 18 damage. Without protection, he falls over, groaning in agony. Beautiful. In which case, I can't do anything else, unfortunately, so end my turn there. Presumably, that's going to make it much easier to hit. He goes for a light tap on me. But yeah, now I've got proper armor on. There's not much he can do. Job done. And now, end the combat. Speak to the slaves. Because, congratulations, you're free and I'm a hero. Run away. And what about you? I really want to be free. Well, you kind of are because I've killed the slavers. Congratulations. Though I'm having all the stuff of her corpse. Ooh, 10mm. If only Ian were here. I miss the days when Ian used to shoot me with a 10mm. Right, another Desert Eagle, but no ammo for it. But that's fine. Desert Eagles are worth a lot of money. I can sell that at Vault City. Oh yes, and sorry, I forgot to mention this previously, but yes, I did see people mention in the comments, if you want to skin geckos, you get taught that by Smiley at Klamath. I didn't speak to Smiley at Klamath because I spoke to him at the cave, so I thought I needed to speak to his fiancée, who gave me the quest to actually get the reward. I didn't realise I needed to speak to him a second time once I got back to town, so I don't know how to skin geckos, unfortunately. Right, well, nothing more I can do here. One, make sure all my guns are nice and reloaded, because that doesn't happen automatically. So reload that. Go back over to you. Reload you as well. Spot on. And I have taken a few knocks here, so I'm just going to rest until I'm healed. Or rather, I'm not, because I can't rest at this location. Marvellous. Alright, the journey continues. Decent enough starting point. Admittedly, oh, hello. Right, mole rats. I'm wearing armor, and I've got guns. That's probably manageable, to be honest. What do they kill, by the way? That's just some bones. Ah, Brahmin. Fine. So these guys haven't killed anything special, to be honest, and do I even need to bother with the good quality ammo right now? Let's just see how I do with basic 10mm. So, are you dead? No, that was just a lucky critical. So it's been knocked around. One more. Did you just... No, you did actually just kill that one. Lovely. So now they're all running in. Okay, maybe I should go back over to the good gun in a second. Just because there are a few of them. But then again... Okay, hang on. Do I have a good shot at you? 95%. And that's 10. And another... No, that was a miss, unfortunately. So they're starting to get hits in. And ooh. Okay, they hit harder than I assumed they would for mole rats. But still, the other ones don't seem to actually be coming this way. And there we go, that was another critical. I wonder if susceptibility to criticals is a stat in this game. I've never really thought about that, but I seem to have just been getting a few criticals here. Right, so go over to you. You're dead. Right, now they're running over, but at this point, yeah, there's two of them again. Suli gets an attack in straight away. 3 and 8. I'm going to go over to the big gun just for safety here. I'm just a little bit worried about these guys. 95%. And that's 11. And that's enough to finish you off. Vic, 1 bullet in the back of the head for you. No, sadly that didn't work. 8 and 4. Not spectacular. And he's got to be almost done. Yeah, back over to the 10mm. That's absolutely fine. 1 standard shot. Should put you down. Marvellous. Big old pile of those guys, and 86% over there, because screw it. Everyone else takes a shot. Vic misses. I don't, because Vic's terrible and I'm amazing. And, okay. Job done. Happy with that. Bit of damage, mind. I am getting wounded, but... Ooh. Hello. Why did I just actually gain, like, 4 hit points? Ah, because I leveled up, so my max hit points have just gone up. Got it. Actually, you know what? 880 XP for a handful of mole rats. That's not even that bad. Right. Reload again, please. Just make sure we're ready to go. Now, hold down shift to check for anything important. Doesn't look like anything too important, to be honest. Some trash, more trash. Step inside the tent. Just in case there's anything good here. Might be a handful of pots I can explore or something. Nope, just a crate. Nothing there at all. Yeah, best as I can tell, no loot here whatsoever. And I can't actually do anything with these corpses either. Right, in which case, level up time. Spot on. Now, Scout does sort of tempt me, being able to see things from further away and better chance of finding special encounters. Because by special, I assume it means good, not special as in the super awesome mega glowing Deathclaw. So that's possibly a good thing for surviving out in the world, yes. Ah, but same thing again here with Ranger. 15% towards outdoorsman skill, more likely to avoid random encounters if you choose, tend to find special encounters more than most. That's tempting, because while I'd normally consider that wasn't worth bothering with, I admittedly am having a bit of trouble surviving out in the waste right now. That wouldn't be terrible. Ooh, but more criticals. I do like criticals, and I do have okay luck right now. That feels like a good way of doing a lot of extra damage. And another good one, an extra slot for companions, so... I don't think I've run into anyone else who can be a companion yet, unless I've just, like, straight up walked past someone who could have been, and I didn't even realise it. So yeah, I am currently at my companion slot, but you can't have more than 5 total. So, yeah, basically, that artificially boosts my charisma to 6 for the sake of companion calculation. So, if I do run into a third person I want to travel with, worth considering, perhaps. Bonus move is really nice too, though. 2 free action points that can only be used on movement, so I can just move 2 hexes for free. So basically, I could fire my gun twice and then back off 2 steps to force melee opponents to take 2 steps towards me, wasting their action points. That's nice. That's very, very nice indeed. But also, bonus range damage. Your training in firearms and other ranged weapons has made you more deadly in combat, plus 2 points of damage per rank. That's actually not nothing. Another 2 points is like easily another 10, 15, 20% damage on top of my guns. That's not bad at all, but will, of course, as the game goes on, get less and less significant. Unless, of course, that's pre-critical multiply calculation, in which case it will still remain... Ooh, I don't know. And earlier sequence never hurts, but my sequence is already pretty good, so that probably shouldn't be a priority. And there's educated too. Oh, this is a difficult one. I'm going to take more criticals. An extra 5% chance to cause a critical hit strikes me as actually pretty significant because I do already have a decent critical rate. So my critical chance is now up to 13%. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. When I'm going to be using pistols, I'm going to be using aim shot. That'll do. That'll flippin' do. In which case, ooh, What do I want to boost now? Honestly, small guns up strikes me as a good idea. Outdoorsman strikes me as a good idea, to be honest. I just kind of passed up the perk pertaining to it, but I'm going to boost up to 35%, just for safety. And I wouldn't mind lockpick being up higher as well. Wouldn't be a bad idea, I think. Yeah, let's just get lockpick up a little bit. Small guns too. Yeah, small guns too. Let's just get that moving in the right direction. Not enough skill points available. So yeah, small guns at 107, lockpick up to 60, outdoors up to 35, and I'm getting more criticals now. That strikes me as a good idea. Oh, and good news, I am actually allowed to heal here. So yeah, 100%, we'll give that a go. But before we actually do that, as that's quite slow, I may as well attempt to use some first aid on myself. And there we go, 5 hit points immediately, 25 XP for honing my skills, lovely. Right, just rest until healed. That's going to take a little bit of time to do, but it's a good idea. I've only got like 5 stim packs in all the world right now, so I'm in no rush. I know the tribe may say I'm in a rush, but I'm not. I've got 13 bloody years to do this, so we're just going to chill out here for a few days. We've had a bit of a difficult journey so far. Quite frankly, I'm amazed I've made it this far. There we go. We only had to wait a few days. Job done. Alright, the adventure continues, and I'm going to really regret not taking Ranger. Ranger was so flipping tempting. That was very tempting indeed. In fact, I'm not really sure what the difference between Ranger and Scout is. They felt very similar there, so on we go. Still no flipping sign of Vault City. It is a long journey away. We've only just made it up towards Reading, and okay, what have we got here? So, some Radscorpions were hiding among the spore plants. Were they? Were they really? If you look at the size of the spore plants and the size of the Radscorpions, were they really hiding inside the spore plants? Are you saying this character with perception of 8 couldn't have spotted the scorpions? You know what? Screw it, it's fine. It's night. Maybe that's my excuse. Right, how many scorpions are we talking about here? There is 1 down there, 2 there, then there's a 4th, and then there's a 5th inside the tent. Right, 5 total, fairly spread out, but I don't think scorpions are actually that bad. Like, giant Radscorpions in later Fallout games could be a flipping nightmare. They could be quite elite, but I think in this game, not so much. So, ooh, that's nice. And there's that critical. You see, this is why I wanted more criticals. More criticals make your life a lot easier. That's only 8% chance to hit. You're 95. Oh yeah. I've made good decisions in my life. And don't run towards it, Sulik. That's a bad idea. Actually, it's a good idea. Sulik's flipping metagaming over here because, yeah, the flipping scorpions prioritize me over my companions. So we can just run up to them and start sledgehammering them. It's fine. I'm getting a bit surrounded, aren't I? I am worried about the level of surrounded. Yes, those guys are... They are right up to me. Stop hitting the flipping plants with a sledgehammer, Sulik. The priority is the giant scorpions. Right, I just need to hope I get lucky with this. 95%. And dead. Okay, there we go. 16 and was killed. 95%. And not quite dead. Right, please finish off one of them. Uh-oh. Go for Vic, go for Vic, go for Vic, go for Vic. That was a miss. They don't seem that accurate, actually. That was another miss. He's going for Vic. Not doing much so far. And the plants are attacking us, but the plants are feeble. So that's not a problem at all. We're actually doing okay versus the scorpions. So, hang on. Which scorpion's which? You're severely wounded. You are also severely wounded. You are wounded, not severely. Fine, I should be able to just basically go dead. And then also dead to this guy. And did you just survive that? Okay, Vic finished him off. That's fine. And then that one's going for Vic, not for me. Missed twice. Plant only does 1 damage because it's got like a projectile of some description. It's a bit on the weird side, actually. And you must be... You're still wounded. I've only got like 1 shot left in this thing, but screw it. Take it. And down it goes. That was another critical. Yeah, I do not regret taking more criticals. I don't care if the typical meta is, oh no, you don't take more criticals at level 6. You always take that at level 12. Don't you know anything about this game, John? No, I don't. I'm learning as I go. But, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that's going, actually. I feel like I'm getting a good amount of criticals in combat these days. And criticals really pay for themselves. Right, just shoot the plant with a gun. And then we'll just wrap this up nice and fast. Lovely. Okay, I think that was the last plant down right there. Job done. Very well done, team. But yeah, those scorpions, not as bad as I thought they'd be. Actually, scorpions back in these days are not so terrifying. Plus, I believe scorpions also come with, what is it, the tails, the glands, what are they exactly? Yeah, the scorpion tail, which I believe is worth a fair amount of money. So let's just actually, yeah, go around there, picking all these up, using the take all button, because for some reason the comments had a real stick up their arse about that one. I'll use the flipping button if you insist, guys, don't panic. Oh, this is interesting. Plant spikes. Okay, what exactly is a plant spike? I'm assuming that's what he, like, spat at me, the plant things, but what are they? Okay, give me some information here. Organic seed spike, the carnivorous plants spit at potential food, or seed carriers. Okay, is it a weapon? Yes! Yes, it is! I can toss it straight back at them, that's hilarious! Ooh, slight problem. I think I may have been burning through my ammunition for the Desert Eagle a little bit fast. But that's fine because, yeah, I've got more Desert Eagles. So some of them might actually have ammo inside them, in which case, yeah, unload, there we go, bit more ammo. So yeah, I'm going to need to go over to the hollow point for this thing. So yeah, that's going to work fine against creatures, not so well against other humans. But yeah, if I run into more just random monstrosities in the wastes, that'll do. In fact, just for safety, what I'm going to do is I'm going to load armor piercing into my 10mm. So just for safety, if I run into something heavily armored, my 10mm might actually be able to do more damage. Against creatures, definitely the Desert Eagle. And on the journey goes. We're still only just past flipping Reading. We have got such a long way to go. This is ridiculous. Okay, maybe I should have taken Ranger. I didn't really consider. There it is! We've got sight of the outskirts of Vault City. And what the cock is going on? What's happening? What the... Oh, it's the Enclave! It's just... They're bigger than I was expecting. Okay, leave us alone. I'll never support the cause of your superiors. I won't ask you again. Come now or you'll be made an example of. We should just go! Actually, yes! I've decided you're correct. We're just going to go away. So that's a bunch of people in power armor and a minigun and also someone very, very, very big. Right, so there's just a giant working for the Enclave. Super mutant, I guess. Fine, gotcha. Good stuff. And are they actually gone? They actually gone? I think they've actually... Good, they've gone. That means I can have all the stuff. There we go. There's something over there. That is a knife. I'll be having that. That's probably worth a few dollars. Now, anything on the bodies that might explain why these people were just grabbed? Honestly, not much. They had knives. They were just camping out in the middle of nowhere. Hunting, what's that? Yeah, rats. Nothing. Nothing at all. No indication why the Enclave would be interested in a bunch of random campers in the middle of nowhere. Well, you know what? I'm going to guess that was a plot-related thing. So I'll consider that lucky, because that's not a murdering me-related thing. And hello, we've got something nearby here. There might actually be something I wasn't expecting on the way. So that's some form of green text, right? Or possibly it indicates just like a... Ooh. Okay, guys. Divert. There's something... Oh, bloody hell. It's some robbers. Okay. That's better than the highwayman, because no one's immediately shot me. So I'm going to take that as a win. How many of you have got guns? Looks like a few of you have got knives. You've got... I think that's a... Is that a spear? You might have a gun at the bottom there. Right. I think we're okay. So in which case, yeah, bear in mind, some of these guys have a little bit of armor. But hang on, if it's leather armor doesn't actually have any damage threshold, does it? No, I think I might actually be okay to use hollow point on these guys. I'm just going to give this guy a shot with that to see how it goes. And the answer is 12 hit points. Not bad. How much health is that to you? You're wounded, not terribly. Give it a go. So, 18. And gets immediately knocked down. Sulik's on the front line. And you decided to punch that guy in the back or something. Okay, and... Okay, Sulik has just decided to get right mixed up. Oh, Sulik's getting hurt really bad. And then he got shot by 2 people. Right, so we know where the people with the guns are now. Sulik, I think you might have got a bit far ahead of yourself. To be honest, I'm a little bit, worried about you, actually. Okay, I shouldn't go charging ahead trying to save Sulik. Pick off the people we can pick off nice and easily. So that's 17. And that was presumably a miss. Dear oh dear. Right, so one person gets knocked down. Well done. Good critical right there. And Sulik, hang on, where's Sulik doing? Sulik was killed! Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not having that. Sulik's not being killed by some random robbers because he decided to just basically charge them like a bloody idiot. So yeah, what we were looking for was somewhere over here. There's something in this part of the world. This is what we want to get. Sulik, don't get yourself murdered. I appreciate your enthusiasm for hammers, but uh-oh. What? Wait, what? Angry bandits. Are you sure? Are we sure we're encountering angry bandits? Game. Ooh, you hear sounds coming from inside the cave. Okay. I guess we go into the cave then, right? Okay, I've got a cave. That's unexpected, and it's a bunch of Radscorpions. I mean, is there any point to this? This seems like a waste of ammo to me, but I guess it's also free XP. I mean, go on then, sure. So here we go. One single shot with hollow point rounds. Yeah, easily enough to kill these guys. So hollow point against creatures, that's good stuff right there. So that is just a bunch of easy XP. Lovely. At this point, yeah, this isn't actually a fight. This is just pest control. So I'm hoping there's something good waiting for me at the end of this, because it feels like there should be. And just take a pot shot over there. That wasn't the one I was aiming at, but I killed it anyway. Spot on. Right, well, I've killed all the scorpions I can get to. One scorpion down there has just sort of spawned out of bounds, so I can't get him to aggro to move towards me, and I can't get over towards him as well, because he's just sort of on top of the world somehow or other. So I see no doors, no loot, so I guess killing the scorpions is its own reward. Together with the XP, that's also a good reward. Fine, on we go in that case. So, continue on in something like this direction. Yes, this is roughly where I want to be going. Hopefully we'll make it to whatever this place is. And honestly, screw Vault City, that's too far away. This has been a difficult journey. Whatever this place is, we're just going to live there from now on. So yeah, right here. Just go right there. Just get as close as you can to the little green circle. And we'll just go in from there. It'll be great. So, what exactly is this place? And a small quaint farming community surrounded by vast fields of dead or dying crops. So, I don't even know what this place is called right now. Okay, fascinating. Doesn't appear to be too big, to be honest. We've got ourselves, yeah, general store. Then there's a tannery over there. House, handful of crops. Does this actually go anywhere? Yeah, actually. Maybe this is a bigger community than I thought. Green means that's an internal loading zone to a different area of the same town without going back to the world map. Just the one, though, as far as I can tell. And then, yeah, slaughterhouse right there. Nothing too major. Right, well, let's just head to the general store, figure out what's going on here, figure out what this place is flipping called, if nothing else. And hello there. Hopefully you're the shopkeeper, right? So, average person, average height, average complexion. Nothing out of the ordinary. Sorry, this trading post is closed indefinitely due to the droughts. So, who says I'm here to trade? Yeah, I'm new here. Tell me about town. Welcome to Modoc. My name's Joe and I run this here trading post. We don't have much, just a few farms, a slaughterhouse, Rosa's bed and breakfast, and a tannery. Just enough to produce goods to trade, though that could change with this drought. Okay, interesting. So if she's a trader, is she actually willing to barter? Does she have any good stuff in her inventory? Okay, she's got a handful of stuff. She's got some time bombs, a little bit of 10mm ammo, one rope. Okay, nothing much at all, and also no money. Any chance you'd be willing to, yeah, take in exchange one scorpion tail for a little bit of ammunition? How much does ammo cost? No, way too much actually, fine. But you know what, I'm still using the 10mm a little bit. I'll offload some stuff while I'm passing through. So, let's start off with Joe's trading post itself. Like I said before, name's Joe, run the trading post. I organise trade between Modoc and other cities that need of food and leather goods. But with the drought that could come to an end soon, we're getting desperate. Fine, so honestly, I can solve many problems, but a drought isn't really one I can either shoot or talk round. Rosa's bed and breakfast is on the north side of town. Travellers from all over come just to sample her world-famous omelettes. Some say her omelettes can cure people of what ails them. Frankly, I think that's just a bunch of nonsense. Okay, the slaughterhouse, fine. I'm guessing you have Brahmin, you kill him when you want meat. Gotcha. Run by Grisham and his son Davin. It's just east of here. He makes the best damn jerky this side of the Rockies. Okay, tannery, I think we saw that at the north of the town. Just follow your nose and you'll find it. Can you smell that foul stench in the air? That's the tanning vats just north of here. Overlook the smell, you'll not find a better place to get leather goods. Ooh. Leather armour, by any chance, because I could potentially do some work for some leather armour. If she's got a quest for me and leather armour's the reward, do that, because leather armour's valuable. Finally, there's a big church in town. Okay, anything else? And I'm looking for a certain item. Yes, here we go. The Gecko. Tell me about the Gecko. You're in luck, I just happen to know where it is. I guess we have some business to discuss after all. Okay, this is interesting. Ooh, I think I may have just been slightly too rude to her, actually. Sorry, I didn't mean to pick a rude option. I just wanted her to tell me where the Gecko is. But, okay, fine. Goodbye. Can I speak to you again? Sorry, I really didn't mean to be rude. Here we go. She's willing to do the conversation with me again. What do you want for information about the Gecko? Ah, yes, what I want. If you haven't noticed yet, our little farming community is experiencing one of its worst droughts ever. Rainy season was unusually short this year. Our crops are dead or dying from lack of water. To put it bluntly, our community is on the verge of withering away with our crops. So, yeah, what exactly would you like me to do about that? Like, I think I saw a well in the middle of town, so what do you want? Also, oh, sorry, you're a guy. Sorry, I thought you were like Joe as in short for Joanna. Never mind, that's a guy, my mistake. No, of course not. I wouldn't ask you to do something impossible. You really can't make it rain, can you? No, of course you can't. Anyway, like I was saying, we're in trouble and we could use your help. Look, just get to the point. What do you actually want me to do? There's this farm at the outskirts of town where no farm should be. Some years ago, it just appeared out of nowhere. That's certainly unusual. A group of us were out hunting when we noticed the new farm. That wasn't the strangest thing. Soon after, some of us got together to visit our new neighbour, only to discover that there wasn't anybody there. Okay. After many months of trying to contact the owners with no success, it was decided the farm must have been abandoned soon after it was built. So instead of letting the crops rot in the field, young Carl moved in. And I'm guessing things went bad for Carl. Carl started to tell stories of seeing strange glowing figures tending the crops and feeding the animals at night. We all laughed at him, thinking he was making up stories. Then one day Carl stopped coming into town. Right, of course we went looking for him. We went up there as soon as we suspected something was wrong. The horror, bodies strewn everywhere, some crucified, others left to rot in the sun. I still wake up screaming in the middle of the night from the horrible images. So you want me to figure out what's going on? Lovely. Normally I'd leave the cursed place be, but screw you, you're the protagonist, off you flippin' go. And yes indeed, the crops are still flourishing despite the drought, so that's why you're interested. Gotcha. And of course, he'll tell me where the Gecko is if I do this. Though I don't necessarily suspect he actually knows anything, I think I'm just being taken advantage of here. The farm's about a day's travel northeast of here. Pulls out a map, points to the spot northeast of Modoc. Come back when you've found something. Right, do you mean actually through the green transition loading zone, or do you actually mean I need to go out into the world and go look for it? I'm not sure. We'll have another look-see roundy before we head on. Here we are. We've got a well over here, which apparently I can interact with, and okay. I think I've just opened it. So I see a well. And what do you want me to do with it now? I don't know, but I just took the planks off the top for some reason. Does it need repairing by any chance? I'm willing to give a go repairing it. So you cannot repair that. I'm not sure why I actually interacted with the well, but alright then. Let's just see if anyone else around town's got anything interesting to say. And this is what I wanted to see. In the tannery, you're wearing leather armour, aren't you? Yes. Yes, you are. So he is Balthus. He runs the tannery, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, let me see your wares. By any chance, if this is like the factory shop, could I get something on the cheap? And tiny bit cheaper, but not much, to be honest. He does have $500 on him, so go on then. I should probably actually sell guns I'm not planning to be using. But before I do that, make sure I've actually emptied the clips first, because otherwise you sell guns with ammo still inside them. Now, apparently he seems preoccupied, so if I'm polite and introduce myself properly, any chance that, yeah, he's willing to discuss his personal business? I'm worried about my missing son, Johnny. We've searched everywhere. I still can't find him. I fear maybe some wild animals got him. Okay, I can keep a lookout for that. I do a bit of travelling. So in the meantime, did you have some business with me? Yeah, back to the questions here. Keep an eye out for a kid called Johnny. And other than that, no, he just buys and sells. So I'm guessing maybe Johnny's at this farm place I need to go and investigate. Possibly anyway. And I see Balthus's wife next door saying, please find Johnny. Lovely, I will do that at some point or another. Though actually, if I'm looking for your son, logically, this little room over here is going to be his bedroom. So let's just actually have a little loopsy-roundy for any potential clues. Ooh. I tell you what, I'll be taking 100 caps because they've got Johnny's fingerprints on them, you see. So this is very important evidence for me to find your son. Goodbye! Right, next up, big white building. They said this was a church, but yeah, no one's feeling particularly like coming to church right now because everything's gone horribly wrong with the town. Gotcha. And in another house over here, we've got ourselves a man holding a shotgun. Hello there. The name's Grisham. Welcome to my slaughterhouse. You're dropping off or picking up. So, yeah, I might be willing to buy some travelling provisions. So I recommend world-famous dried Brahmin strips. Won't spoil on the road, tasty too. $10 a package. I'd like to ask you some questions first, potentially. So, yeah, tell me a bit about the slaughterhouse here. Not much to tell, run a slaughterhouse. You know what? It's not a complicated business. Actually, you know what? That's unfair. It's probably a very complicated business. If you work in an abattoir, I'm sorry if I was just rude to your career. And suddenly the town makes a lot of sense. Yeah, the businesses here are all built around the Brahmin. So, this guy takes the meat and turns it into jerky. The hides, meanwhile, go over to Balthus, he makes the leather. Rose takes the scraps, turns it into soup or whatever. So, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Gotcha, the whole town is entirely dependent on these Brahmin. I was about to wrap up this conversation and move on, but on the way out, he wants to offer me a chance to make some money. Okay, give me the details here. Simple, some wild dogs have been coming down out of the hills looking for food. I think they find Brahmin easy prey, and they've been attacking the herds nightly. Wipe out the pack for $1,000? That's a lot of money. Yeah, you're holding something back here. What's going on? The catch is, for every Brahmin you let get killed, I charge you $100. I pay well for success. I also charge for failure. That's the risk you take working for me. Go on then, I'm willing to do that, sure. So head out to the pasture at night, kill the pack of wild dogs that are attacking my Brahmin, come back here when you finish the job. Am I being teleported there right now? I suspect I am, you know. Right, so now I've got to take out dogs and save Brahmin. Oh, bloody hell, they're coming. Go, 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 get north, get north, get north. This is fine. I have got myself flipping attack. Flipping attack, there's a lot of them. Okay, I have got hollow point rounds. That should work pretty nicely. Oh dear, that dog just basically took that, didn't he? How's that dog doing? Severely wounded. If I'm lucky, a second shot will be enough to finish him off. And, okay, 2 shots does finish off a dog. Gotcha. So they're running in right now. Oh, I wish I had a grenade. A grenade would be lovely at this exact moment in time. Does anyone else want to get involved? Because there's a lot of dogs, actually. Okay, situation. 1 dog over on the right. Other than that, I am dangerously surrounded right now. But I suspect the dog won't be able to do much damage to me, because giant scorpions are only doing like a hit point or 2. So, hopefully, this will all work out. And yeah, if I go for 2 shots and hope for criticals. And there we go, was that... Okay, he's been knocked to the ground, not killed. Which is probably good enough. So let's just actually go for you as well. And that there was 17. And now they're running away. Ah, do they go for the Brahmin? Not for me. Is that what's going on here? Because if so, that's probably not so bad, to be honest. So yeah, they're running over there right now. And they're actually running straight at my companions. Now, which ones are you two guys? You're unhurt. You're unhurt. Good. So, 1 shot against you. 88%. So that is 20 hit points. That's a lot. And against you as well, 12. Okay, so the dogs are still just running around in circles. So far, the cows are giving them the slip, but they're starting to spread out, which doesn't necessarily work for me quite so well. Would my companions like to have a go at some point? There we go. Job done. Okay. We're starting to wear them down. They're starting to go down there. You're unhurt. Take a shot against you. That's only 66% though. Right, what about you guys? What would the shot be there? That's 60%. Okay, what about you guys? You're unhurt. You're unhurt. You're unhurt. You're unhurt. Fine. Can I shoot you between the cows? No, that will be too difficult to do. Okay, I need to get closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then one shot at you for 82. Lovely. Down he goes. And now, okay. At this point, the cows are under attack. So I might be about to go down from 1,000 to only 100. But yeah, the dogs aren't actually attacking me. I should probably go over to my 10mm. Because that's actually, yeah, less valuable ammo. And right now I feel like I'm wasting good ammo on these bastards. Right, my turn again. So, how do I get over into a good spot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, take a shot right there. 95% and not critical. Sadly, one Brahmin is in a bit of trouble. Okay, Brahmin number 1 goes down. And the other wolves are going for this one right here. That's fine. We should be able to deal with that. Why is Sulik not doing anything? Sulik's just sort of standing there, not doing a thing. So, I mean, he really should have had a go by now, right? Right, back over to the 10mm here. 95%. Boom, dead. And 95%. Boom, and 16. So still doing good damage and knocked to the ground as well. Got lucky with the critical there. One of them sort of running at me. There's 2 over there. Vic takes a shot at you. Sulik's just bored today. He's decided he can't be bothered with this. Oh, hang on. Sulik woke up. Well bloody done. Right, just had to redo that because the game crashed, unfortunately. Yeah, Fallout 2 does seem to crash a little bit. More than Fallout 1 used to anyway. Same basic deal, though. I took a tiny bit more damage. We lost 2 Brahmin. Not a massive deal, to be honest. After the initial charge, the dogs just don't seem to be a particularly effective force. Oh, we've got a bit of a problem here, though. Oh, this is ridiculous. Right, so what's happening right now is Vic tried to shoot a dog and hit a Brahmin by mistake, meaning he did shoot a Brahmin. And now, the game has decided, therefore, that Brahmin are enemies and my companions are actually killing Brahmin. Right now, they're going out of their way to kill the Brahmin. Guys, can we just, just go? Please, can we just go without killing the Brahmin? Come on, let's just get back to tab. Please stop executing the creatures we're protecting, Vic. Okay, that's another one dead. Good, 700 caps, I suppose. 760 XP for killing my enemies and some nearby cows that Vic declared war on, despite the fact we were being paid to do precisely the opposite. Also, there's a cow here. It goes moo. This poor Brahmin is injured. Okay, well, I've got some first aid skills, so let's just try and first aid this here Brahmin. First aid skills won't help with the broken... Aha! Broken limbs means doctor. Oh, I've got doctor 11%. That's not gonna fly, no. And then, yeah, we've got the slaughterhouse itself, but nothing much going on here for the most part. This is just, I don't know, where buyers look at cattle or something. And there's actually a convenient crate around the back here, but nothing inside it, fine. Right, back to what's-his-face then. And a copy of Guns and Bullets in the Toilet round the back. So, I can't read that because I'm already over, I think it was 90% you can't read a skill book for. But that's absolutely fine because they tend to be quite valuable. So, no, don't run through his house. Speak to him, bloody hell. Right, hello there. I did the thing. Sorry about the Brahmin that we murdered, which I believe was 2 out of the 3 of them. Vic's just not very good with a gun, you know. So 250 XP and $700 for that. Bringing me up to 1,477. So if we hadn't actually murdered those 2 Brahmin ourselves, I'd have enough for leather armor right now. Good, good, good stuff. Still, I believe this guy did actually have some money on him. Only 100 caps, but still, I'll find something to sell him. Oh, flip. He'd be willing to actually pay $400 for the book I just stole out of his own toilet. Great. Right, only people left in town at this point are, yeah, these 2, who I'm assuming are his children. So, hi there, I'm Maria, And heard any good rumours? Yes, tell me about flipping quests or whatever. The town's so boring, there's nothing else to do but gossip and blah 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 blah. Gotcha. So, tell me about the things I actually care about. Mutated Brahmin. I heard some ranchers say that every once in a while a Brahmin will give birth to a calf with only one head. Talk about weird. Okay, I like that, that's good. Okay, moving over to Rose. You didn't hear it from me, but have you ever wondered why her coop is so well protected? She says it's to protect her chickens from predators, but if you look closely, it looks as though she's trying to keep something in rather than out. Plus, whoever heard of chickens laying 12-pound eggs? Yeah, now this I'm aware of, because it's referenced in New Vegas in the town of Sloan. So I won't spoil the surprise for people who don't know, but I happen to just know this one because of New Vegas, so we'll investigate that later. And as for what she does, who me, I do odd jobs here and there, surely nothing worth talking about. She flutters her eyes at you. You're right enough to talk. Let's get it on! I mean, okay, I am kind of experiencing a bit of a sexual awakening in the post-apocalypse right now, and I suppose Joey, a drug-dealing thug in the back of a car, wasn't desperately romantic. This girl is, yeah, attached to a business, she has her own room, there's a bed right there. This feels like a real step up. Plus, it never hurts to see what the grass is like on the other side of the fence. So, okay, enough talk, let's get it on. You know you want it. Want what? Just what are you implying? Okay, when someone responds like that, don't take clothes off. She doesn't seem desperately interested. So how about we just walk away and... Ooh, you've got a brother next door. Maybe he's got lower standards. Hi, my name's Davin. I help my father run the slaughterhouse in Modoc. Marvellous. So I heard rumours about you and the Brahmin. Did I? I don't remember hearing those rumours. It's a lie. I only go to the barn at night to make sure everything's locked up. You know, with all the wild animals around and all. Okay, so this guy's a Brahmin. Yes, anyway. Okay, so I've changed my mind. Actually, I think maybe I didn't realise I was onto such a good thing with Joey. And nope, no way for me to try and seduce him. Possibly because I asked the wrong questions in the wrong order, or I don't have high enough charisma, or whatever. So I can try and seduce her, but she seems very not into it. So let's not do that. Let's just walk away at this point. Okay, here we go. Leather armour. I think I can barter for this. Guns and bullets from that guy's toilet. Together with a 10mm automatic. Because, yeah, I think I'm happier with just the basic pistol. I'm going to blow through the ammo way too fast. But then again, this is powerful. Yeah, you know what? I'll sell the redundant Desert Eagles instead. Both of them gets me to... That's 2,000 right there. You know what? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Actually, ammo's getting really low for the 44. Keep the 10mm because I might need to go over to that as a primary weapon. Purely because I'm lacking the ammo for anything else at the minute. Yes. Okay, do that trade. That gets me my first ever set of proper, full-on leather armor. Boom. And from that we go over from, yeah, like 20% damage resistance, maybe 10, to actual flipping damage threshold. Love it. Together with better resistances too. So that there, much flipping better. And yeah, for the time being, I should probably... Ooh. Do I actually want to put the Desert Eagle away? Not yet, but I'm willing to consider going over to this thing, because it is decent. It's not bad at all. Single shot and burst. Hang on, if I just move this over here, how much does it actually do? So yeah, damage of 5 to 12, but can shoot 3-round bursts. If I need to do a bunch of damage in a hurry, that's probably not a bad idea, to be honest. You know what? I'm going to give it a go. This gun, just take the clip out of that, and then bring this over here. And that is actually fitted out with nothing right now. So I'm just going to put the normal ammo into that. So there we are. Yeah, just slap all of that in. Spot on. That is now up to 30 out of 30. And can do, yeah, range of 5 to 12. Decent range of 25. And has a burst mode. So that should do a big old pile of damage right there. And armor class is going up too. Spot on. And shut up, Vic. I know you need a doctor. We're not going anywhere until we've had a good rest, alright? We're going to rest up here until everyone's better. Before we do, though, here we go. The ghost farm is to the north. But hang on. Where's Rosa's bed and breakfast? I can return up here to the Brahmin pasture. but there's nothing actually here. So in which case... Hang on. Yeah, where's Rosa's? Ah, here we go. Sorry, there's a separate area up here to the north. Love it. And a good hint there, daytime is the best time to go to the ghost farm. Yeah, very, very good point indeed. When we go to the ghost farm, don't go there directly. Just kind of go to just outside it and then consider... Ooh, hello. That is the... Ah, that'll be the coop with the mysterious chicken inside it. So here we go. Nothing much floating around here. Just the barn, her coop, and, yeah, the bed and breakfast itself. So... anyone who comes here to trade just stays here, though it feels like, yeah, the town is slowly dying right now. And she won't speak to me directly, but if I order something, she'll speak to me between orders. Go on then, I will take some Brahmin fries. And apparently water costs $1,000, which I could actually buy, but I'm not going to. I'll just have some lovely Brahmin fries. Those actually sound nice. And there's also a contest to see who can eat the most Brahmin fries. So far the record is 36. If you can break the record, you don't have to pay the tab for your meal. This sounds like a con to me. Because if I get to 35 and then somehow I mysteriously lose, then at that point I owe her, what's that, like $200 or something. So, no, this sounds like a con. Just one order, please. And now, she's willing to speak to me. Gotcha. So, yeah, let's talk about the Gecko here. Can't say I've heard of that. Fine. And, oh dear, she'll only actually answer one question per serving of fries. So, okay, another $5. So, now, yeah, let's talk about the ghost farm. So, stay away from there. I've heard tales from travellers about rotting bodies tied to stakes, glowing shapes moving through the fields at night. I don't know how much of this is true. I do know a while back Carl moved out there, and he hasn't been seen since. Right. And, okay, one moment, I'm still hungry. Yeah, more fries, and no, not the competition. Ask a question. Yeah, the Canis burgers. I'm guessing that they're made of dog. Yes, indeed. And also, there's an old man in the back who thinks he owns the place. So, Cornelius, who gets a bit confused about who he is. What's going on with you? Rose is my wife. I named this place after her. Did you know I'm married? I feel like this guy's not 100% all there. And possibly because I'm perceptive or smart or something, certain words seem to set him off. Rose, room, running. Laddie is a smart dog. I talk to him all the time. Okay. I was sitting on the toilet one day and a big dog climbed out of the sewer, scared me half to death. Stay away from the chicken coop. I almost lost an arm in that thing. Farrell's my best friend in the whole world. Krisham's a nice fellow, sells the scraps to feed the giant chicken. What is going on here? Rose's dogs are vicious, but I just throw them some jerky and they don't pay me no mind. Okay, now we know how to sneak into Rose's little back area. We need to just basically provide some jerky for the dogs. Also, he wants me to go beat up Farrell, whoever Farrell is, and get a watch back, so I'm not sure if that's even a real quest or not, but okay. 30 or 40 years ago, a gold watch was stolen, and I'm just going to ignore everything this guy says from now on. That seems easier. Here we go. $10 a packet of jerky, and that is going to get me the jerky I need to get past the dogs. Lovely. Ah, and while I'm passing by here, yeah, that mention of a gold watch. So is Cornelius still looking for his lost watch? Why can't he accept that it's gone? That dang watch never worked anyways, and I'll be a Brahmin's uncle if it's actually made of gold. Give it up, you'll never find it. Okay, that suggests you've actually got it. You know what? I'm just going to very, very quickly search this guy's bedroom. So I know where his children are, so this must be where you are. Just very quickly check the tables, bedside cabinets, anything like that. No. Nothing that I can see or interact with, unfortunately. Alright, so the wooden door, which I'm going to guess is locked. Now, how do I officially give jerky to dog? And, no, jerky to dog. Yeah? Are we good? Have I officially given the jerky to the dog already? Because they seem to be fine. Right, okay. We seem to be in here right now. Now, pile of rocks. Can I actually... Okay, now the dog's going for me. No. I meant to... How am I supposed to use the jerky? Use jerky on dog? Yes, that does nothing. Okay, how do I use the jerky? Because the game has clearly indicated I'm supposed to use jerky. Right, figure this out, because sometimes things in Fallout can be a little bit on the unintuitive side. So can I just drop the jerky? If I just actually can't get there. Okay, they seem to be trained to protect what's in the shed. Yep, jerky that I bought from that guy. Do they have, say, a... Uh-oh. Nope, they're going for me again. Where do I put the jerky down? Okay, what if I just step in, and now I say, jerky, we're just going to drop that. Alright, that's just a thing I'm going to drop now. So, yeah, so drop that on the ground. And does that do anything? Are they interested in that? Do they care about it? I mean, it's there. I can literally see there is now jerky on the ground. So now if I try and actually dig up the rocks... Okay, they're just too big for me to move. And the dogs are going for me anyway. Right. Well, this is a little bit on the confusing side. Okay, chalk this one up to a mystery. It might be coming up in a quest as part of something else, so let's just leave it be for the time being. In which case, there's only a few places I haven't actually visited yet. So there's a little shack down over here. Hello there. I didn't steal the watch, so stop coming over here and harassing poor old Farrell. Okay, well, Cornelius says you did, so what's going on here? How many people is Cornelius going to send over to look for his watch? I didn't do it. In fact, I was probably the victim of the same thief. Around the same time his watch disappeared, some of my tools were stolen. I'm sure you don't believe me, so you may as well go and have a look around, otherwise you'll never go away. Well, go on. Alright then, we've got a bit of a mystery going on here. Right, hold down shift. There's a couple of things going on outside, something I can pick up over there. That's just a rock, nothing major. Well, I don't see anything in his house, so just spoke to him again about what he does around here. He's trying to make something grow without water. Can't do that now because something big's moved in. I can't seem to get rid of it. And to top it off, no one will help me because they think I stole the watch. You know what? I'll help you. Let's get you on side because you might be able to tell me more about what's going on with this watch business. So, happy to help you. Let's flip and go. And, you're about to teleport me somewhere? I suspect he is. So, where are we going and what are we actually murdering? Is that just... That's just baby mole rats, isn't it? Yes, I think it is. Right, in which case, just get out the old, the old 10mm thing. May as well use that, because in single mode, it's basically just a 10mm pistol, but needs to be reloaded less, so screw it, why not? So we've just got, basic rats here. So I think we can... You just actually took that, didn't you? Wow, well done. So, we'll just basically clear out all of these bastards. Shouldn't be a big deal. Alright, nothing major there. They've all been killed. 300 XP and more XP for the actual death. Job done. Nice and simple. Nothing major here at all as far as I can tell. Oh, hello. Few rocks dotted around, but... Rope. Rope! Hang on. Used in old Fallout to descend down shafts and whatever. The well! We uncovered the well! Source of water! Hang on, I think I'm onto something here. But first, now me and you are friends, alright? All of those rats taken care of, lovely. Get a warm fuzzy feeling all the way down to my toes. Spot on. Now I want more information about the watch. So everyone's accusing me of stealing the watch. Me and Cornelius have been friends as long as I can remember. I'd never take his watch. I've searched everywhere hoping to find it so we can be friends again. But I've had no such luck. Okay, so I'll keep an eye on it, but what else do you know about it? Anything you can tell me? And maybe poke your nose around Rose's itself because he put stuff down and doesn't remember. So it might actually be in his own room, he just doesn't know about it. Well, I've searched the bed and breakfast and the barn, I don't see anything. So, okay, back to what I was saying a second ago. New plan, rope, well, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, flip, I was right. That's actually a ropeable thing. We can get down the well. Right, well, water. Yeah, there's water. There's water right flipping there. Oh, I'm onto something here. You see water, you see nothing out of the ordinary. No, that's a good thing. This town needs water. Also, there's skeletons down here. Like, a lot of skeletons. And also, coin bag. Ooh, people, as it turns out, are actually putting money down the well. Though, it's actually -1 karma per thing, and it's only actually worth... Well, actually, it says coin bag. Hang on, how many coins are in a coin bag? Right now, I've got myself 1,949 coins. So go and grab that at this point. There we go. Shut up, Vic, I know you're injured. Yeah, it is literally $1 per karma. That's probably a bad deal in that case. But I tell you what's not a bad deal. That looks like a rifle over there. Right, I think we might have something good here. Ooh, Johnny's BB gun. We've got a lead on Johnny. Right, have a little look-see at this thing. So, a Red Ryder BB gun with the name Johnny scratched on the side. Minimum strength of 3, weighs 15 pounds. I mean, this might be evidence he's on the dead side, right? And does it actually work as a gun? Yes, it does, but it's hopeless. Let's not use it. Right, so I'm suspicious now that little Johnny may have fallen down the well, unfortunately. So, hang on, back the other way. We might not be done yet. Ah, but this isn't just a wall. This is a cave-in. Large amount of rock, far more than could ever easily be moved. Okay, if I had an explosive of some description, could I actually... They were selling explosives. Someone in town was selling explosives. This'll be why. It's for this. It's to clear the cave-in. Johnny might not be dead. But let's just actually start off with the leather guy, just to see if, yeah, we can show him the gun, get any more progress with the quest that way. So here we go. I found his gun at the bottom of the dry well. And that's Johnny's BB gun, alright. No. And then he breaks down and starts to cry. Is that the end of the quest? Or can we save Johnny? Is it too late to save Johnny? Maybe we can't save Johnny. No, that quest is done. Johnny's just dead as it turns out. Dear oh dear. So in which case, aside from the farm, yeah, now it's all about the gold pocket watch. Right, nothing new from Grisham, but Miria, or whatever her name was, his daughter, she seemed up on the gossip. Yeah, there we go. Cornelius's missing watch. Rumour has it that Farrell stole the watch. Fine, that's common knowledge, but isn't Farrell Cornelius's best friend? Yeah, they were thick as thieves, those two, which is why I think Farrell stole the watch. Who else but Farrell would have access and opportunity? Okay, that's not a terrible answer, to be honest. And if I go back to Rose, she says yes, she thinks it's a misunderstanding and he's just misplaced it, but she has no idea where it would be. So I've searched the diner, I've spoken to everyone, I've got no solid leads on the location of the watch, no. But based on what Rose says, it just feels like it's going to be somewhere where he just dropped it. So, bottom of the well wasn't a terrible idea. I think I've checked every other building. Hang on, I haven't checked this building over here. Yeah, I should just actually search all the surrounding buildings, just to be absolutely sure that everything's as it should be. So we've got ourselves... Hello. I can interact with this. That's a toilet. Don't... Oh! Or maybe do. Hello. What's... I'm now underneath a toilet. There's an overwhelming smell of methane gas down here. One tiny spark would blow this whole sky high. Right. So, everybody, don't actually use guns. Alright, in the slightest, don't use guns. And... what on earth is going on down here? There's... Ooh! Is that a giant mole rat down there who probably stole a gold watch or something? Right, so how do we actually get over to... Hello. What's this? Rocks. An explosive charge should... Aha! Okay, I wasn't 100% wrong. There is something to blow up. So let's go get ourselves that explosive from Joe and then not be in the hole when it explodes. Here we go. Dynamite with a timer. But bear in mind, I'm very bad at setting dynamite, so this may go a bit on the wrong side. And also, dynamite's expensive, so it's lucky I do actually have plenty of money right now. Okay, I've dropped a save, because the previous 2 times I used timed explosives, they did go off prematurely. It's 30 seconds fine. 30 seconds is fine. Set that. Now, basically, we want to... No, now we want to get out of here. Yes, we really want to not be here. You guys can be here if you... This is why we dropped the save. I'm very bad with explosives. You know what? How about a minute? Minute seems like a good sort of thing. And now... No, I need to get out. Yes, get out. And... I am so bad at explosives. Right, maybe we just add 2 minutes on, just to be sure. Okay, that was 2 minutes and I died anyway. What is going on here? Just in theory, what is the longest period of time I can put on this bloody thing? 3 minutes. Right, 3 minutes right there. Now, let's go. Alright, and you made it out to the hole just in time to... In which case, how do we... That was the longest it could be. Hang on a flipping minute. Yep, the moment I step outside, it immediately blows up. Even if I set it to the maximum period of time. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing here then? If I set the bomb right here at the... I am not good with explosives. Fine. Okay, I've laid the explosives inside the toilet. Not at the bottom, at the top. Because for some reason, even though I've got 3 minutes, I can't actually get up the ladder in time. So, it said 28 hit points worth of damage. If I had more than 28 hit points, and so did everyone else, logically, I could just take the hit, right? I think it's just like damage you always take as you leave. You just gotta have enough health to offset the damage. In which case, are we allowed to just basically wait down here at the bottom of the toilet until we're healed up? Yes, yes we can. Right, so we live here now. Got it. I mean, I've got to assume during the intervening days that we just live down the toilet, people are continuing to use the toilet, so this is just a fun time all round. This is why you guys decided to follow me on my adventure. Right, it's about a week later, but everyone's feeling better now. Lay bomb. Now, get out. Get out. No, don't. Get out of the way. We need to... There we go. And here we go. NPC crippled. Which one? Hang on. I was hit for 30. Sudi was hit for 33. You made it out of the hole just in time, but I have been sent flying. Who's actually been crippled? NPC. Which NPC? Are we going to go and find the NPC? Who was the NPC that got crippled? Because I'm not an NPC, I'm the PC. Well, of course it's flipping Vic. Who else would it flipping be? You have been nothing but trouble for me this entire flipping time. Bloody hell. Can we just basically wait until your leg grows back or whatever? Right, I guess we're just going to take another week off. Everything's fine. Ah, but he's still crippled. Got it. So how do we sort that out in that case? Or maybe he's not, because he's not actually complaining about it anymore, so... It's saying NPC is crippled. I just don't know who it is. You know what? Whatever's wrong with you, you're just going to have to work with it. We're going back down the hole, okay? And I've gained 500 experience points for blowing up the toilet and covering Rosa's B&B in excrement. Love it. There better be a gold watch down here. If there's no gold watch, I'm going to be really disappointed. Right. So we got ourselves one of you down here. 84% chance to hit. Did you just get killed? No, but you were critical. Lovely. 95 right there. And another 12. You run in. Vic runs away because why wouldn't he? Now it's time for sledgehammering, I'd say. And, ooh, hang on. If you're down on the ground right now, I'm going to go for, yeah, 86 to the groin. Go on then. And you have been killed by a shot to the penis. 30 hit points. Lovely. Now, what was all of this for? That's a rock. And then there's also fruit. Okay. Fruit. And Cornelius's gold watch. Yes. Nice. And, right, it definitely is Vic. It is Vic that has a wounded something. But, unfortunately, none of us are good doctors. And also, there's, like, no doctor in town. I'll give it a go. I mean, I'll try and reset your leg or arm or whatever. Not very good at doctoring, to be honest. You failed to do any healing. You better have a look. I wouldn't ask me to. I'm like the worst doctor present. I'm so sorry about your poo-covered motel, by the way. That was kind of an accident. Now, the question is, who do I give this watch back to? I could give it directly to Cornelius, but would he even know what's going on? You know what? I'm going to speak to Farrell first, just to see if he's got anything to say about this. Maybe if I gave it to Farrell, and Farrell gave it to Cornelius, that might actually work out better. And actually, before we speak to him, yeah, there was mention about him buying new tools. I think it was Myriad that said that to me, so where'd the money come from for that? Did Myriad tell you that? I'll have to spank her for spreading rumours again. Look, I may be poor, but I have my pride. I helped one of the traders fix his wagon, and in return he gave me the tools. You know what? That seems perfectly reasonable, because I know what happened to the watch. It was down the bottom of a toilet with a giant mole rat, so that strikes me as eminently reasonable, yes. And let me see that. Yes, this is it. You said a rat living down the sewage hole stole it, and you climbed down there and retrieved it. Ew, I'm going to give this to Cornelius right now, and we can be friends again. Thank you. Oh, that's really lovely. Okay, that was the right decision to make. That worked out really well. I'm glad about that. Ah, yes, and the fruit I found was just mute fruit, so nothing suspicious there either. Right, in that case, that little quest has actually worked out very nicely. I've got another level out of that. I think I'm a little bit lacking in speech right now. I'd like to be up to Yeah, 66 seems good. And other than that, I wouldn't actually mind having... Ooh, I wouldn't mind having more lockpick. More lockpick would be good. I'll have a little bit more lockpick as well. That's nice. Yeah, right there. Lockpick up to 70. I'll also boost Doctor a tiny amount, just to see if I can fix Vic's leg or arm or whatever it is that's wrong. Here we go. Time to Dr. Vic. And you failed to do any healing. I gave it my best, Vic. I really did try. And with that done, actually, yeah, Modoc appears to be almost completed. Aside, of course, from the single most important bit. The mysterious farm that might just actually save this community. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I would say that is enough for now. As we stand here in front of the bed and breakfast that I've accidentally covered in poo, we will leave things off there. Next week, we will start off by heading up to that ghost farm, starting off during the day, of course, just to figure out what's going on, and then after that, at night, where I suspect we might be running into glowing ones, or maybe aliens. We will find out next week. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nut, and this has been Fallout 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. We have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.